you can find potentially matching variables to standardize upon variable names and labels using this match var tool. When you click on it, you can selectively choose the datasets and where the variables you want to search through. And if you were to have a low number tolerance level here, actually the low number meaning that the close match is really tight, whereas the higher number means it's a little bit looser in terms of the tolerance level of the match. So in this case, let's say if I were to select 4, it's going to find two types of matches. The first is it looks across different variable names, and the second is going to look at the variable labels. So in terms of variable names, in this case the variable domain and our domain is pretty close, so it's recommending this from these two different datasets to possibly make them the same. If it's an exact match, it'll have asterisks next to them across different datasets, or if it's pretty close, as you can see AESCat and AECat, those are the variable names that it's recommending potentially could be the same. Now in a similar manner, it's going to look at the variable label. In this case, related domain and domain abbreviation and related domain abbreviation is pretty close. And then, so you can look through here to see in terms of outcome adverse event versus category for adverse event. So if you were to make this tolerance level a lot tighter, for example 1, the number of results will be smaller because the tolerance level is more tight. As you can see here, only 9 findings and 10 for the labels. You can generate the same report with the titles and the output location using a batch mode option, where in this case a batch macro could be called with the same dataset selection, and it will call this macro in batch mode and generate the same report. So this is a good tool for coming up with potential standard variables if you have variables that are very similar across different datasets.